Michael Flynn, as you now know, spoke to the Russian ambassador Sergey Kislyak following Trump's election, denied it for weeks that they had talked about sanctions. Ultimately, we found out that that was true, and Donald Trump asked for Michael Flynn's resignation last Monday. We now have learned that it was not just casual lying that former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn participated in with regard to that conversation. Michael Flynn reportedly denied to FBI agents in an interview last month that he had talked about sanctions with the Russian ambassador. This was, of course, contradicted by the ultimately intercepted communications that our intelligence agencies gathered. That claim to the FBI by Michael Flynn could put Michael Flynn in legal jeopardy. Lying to the FBI is a felony offense. Now, several officials say, well, we don't know if prosecutors would try to charge him with anything because he may not have really used the term sanctions in those communications, so it may not be easy to actually prove it in a court of law in the literal sense. Reminder, this is what Martha Stewart did that landed her in prison. She was suspected of insider trading, and that started an investigation. But she was actually found guilty on felony charges of conspiracy, obstruction of an agency proceeding, and making false statements to federal investigators. That was about some stocks, Pat. What Michael Flynn allegedly lied to the FBI about relates to our national sovereignty and security. It is orders of magnitude more serious than what Martha Stewart did that landed her in prison.
And remember Michael Flynn speaking at the Republican National Convention about what Hillary did with her emails was worthy of being locked up for. I mean, this is far worse because it demonstrates some intent there. And lying to the FBI, I don't care if you're in a position of power or not, you should face some repercussions for that.
This is absolutely of huge consequence. Now, any decision to actually prosecute Flynn would lie with the Justice Department and our buddy, Jeff Sessions, who is in charge over there. Spokesman for Flynn said no response to the allegations. FBI and Justice Department asked to comment. Both have declined. House Republicans, they don't see any problem at all. Let's focus instead on quietly rolling back President Obama's work to protect our planet, as I talked about at the beginning of the show. And you might not have heard about this story involving Michael Flynn lying to the FBI, allegedly, because the timing overlapped with that bizarre Donald Trump press conference. Again, distractions. If I lied to the FBI, definitely if Pat lied to the FBI, we'd be prosecuted and would likely go to prison. Shouldn't Michael Flynn get the same treatment?
Yep, doesn't matter if it's me or you or Michael Flynn. I like how you implied that if I was lying to the FBI, even more so than you.
Absolutely.
Certainly.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And again, the broader and more specific allegations of the Trump-Russia blackmail dossier continue to be proven true piece by piece, drip by drip. Not a conversation about Flynn specifically, but again, the Trump team in touch with Russian officials, sanctions were a topic at varying levels of specificity. Drip, drip, drip. Soon you're going to have a bucket full there.